Lisa Moretti, formerly known as Ivory. Where's the WWF? They're going to come and get me. Anyway, I'm here in New Jersey, and we are celebrating the 4th anniversary WSU show. And I'm missing action right now as I'm speaking because there's tons of flipping and flying and beating and kicking ass going on right behind that door. I was lucky enough tonight to be honored with, along with Luna Vachon and April Hunter, as a Hall of Famer for the WSU, and it was wonderful. And Jazz inducted me, and it was really a special moment. We got to hear from Amy all about Luna's career, and I got to share some of that time with Luna. She was always super to me, always. Coming up from the Glow Girls, and then having 10 years of ring rust before being back, invited back into the big leagues, WWF at the time. Luna was the first friendly face that I saw when I was invited back. And it was so great to see her. And she was just always an inspiration in that she really felt her work and she did everything from the heart. She really believed in the business. And unfortunately, that sometimes is very crushing to a lot of us. It's a hard world to live in and to survive in. And there's a real double-edged sword, which I've been sharing with all the young blood out there in the WSU, that we love this business, but the business is pretty hard, the business end. So my advice to all the girls out there sweating right now is to hang in there, do what you love, and let wrestling just, make your life adventurous and enjoy the fun of it.
Hey everybody, this is Serena, and we are here at WSU's 4th anniversary show. This is the biggest show of the year for WSU. And tonight we are honoring 3 women that have done a lot for this business. Ivory, Luna, and April Hunter are all being inducted in the WSU Hall of Fame. It's a big night for women's wrestling, and it's great to see the women being honored in the respect that they deserve to be honored in. And it's great for the young girls to be around for this and to honor the women that came before them and show the respect that these women deserve. They paved the way. So all 3 of them have done a lot, made a name for themselves, and it's something that we should all aspire to do. So I'm very proud to be a part of it and be included in the Hall of Fame inductions tonight, and it's going to be a very exciting night.
Hey guys, this is Sassy Stephie at WSU's 4th anniversary. Today we're going to be inducting Ivory, April Hunter, and Luna Vachon into the Hall of Fame. These 3 women have done so much for women in the business, and they're one of a kind. They truly deserve this honor, and I hope that one day I can live up to the respect and everything that they've done for this business. So I'm proud to be on the same show with them, and I wish that everything goes well for them tonight.
Hi, I'm Kristin Astara, and I'm here tonight at WSU, and we are celebrating the induction of April Hunter, Ivory, and Luna Vachon into the Hall of Fame here. I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled to be a part of it, and congratulations to these ladies from the bottom of my heart.
I'm Jessica Havoc, and I'm here at WSU's 4th year anniversary show here in Union City, New Jersey. And I'm really happy to be part of the event today because not only am I wrestling Reign, I'm also going to be part of the ceremony where we're inducting Luna Vachon, Ivory, and April Hunter. And Luna Vachon and Ivory were a big deal to me growing up. They were what I wanted. They were the reason I wanted to wrestle. So I really watched them a lot growing up, and I actually got to wrestle both of them earlier on in my career, and both matches were really memorable to me. Luna Vachon, I actually wrestled her in a hardcore match in Cleveland, Ohio for one of my home promotions, Cleveland All-Pro, and it was by far the most painful but fun match that I've ever had. Like, she was awesome. She took care of me, but it still freaking hurt. And I will probably never do a hardcore match again because of her. And then I also got to wrestle Ivory, and that was just as fun. And she was nothing but great to me. She took care of me, and she even put me over. And at the end of the match, she hit me in the face with the cat carrier. So, I mean, who couldn't forget something like that? So I'm really glad to be part of the event today, and I can't wait to see what happens tonight.
Tonight, WSU Hall of Fame, I'm inducting Ivory. First of all, the Hall of Fame means so much to me. I was inducted last year, and that meant so much. And here tonight, It's such an honor and a pleasure for me to do the same for Ivory. Ivory and I go way back. You know, I tell this story all the time, that she was the one who gave me my opportunity for getting a job with WWE, for having a dark match with me. She wasn't selfish. She made the match all about me. I owe her everything. I love her to death. I mean, I love Ivory.
I don't know Ivory on a personal level, but I can say that I've watched her and learned from her on TV, and that's the only way that I actually became who I am now, is by watching the best of the best back then in WWE. So Ivory, this match tonight, I'm going to dedicate it to you because you are one of the few in this business that can tear up that ring like no other. As far as April Hunter goes, I believe she deserves to be in the Hall of Fame due to the fact that she was one of the few wrestlers out there that can mix it up with the guys as well as tear up the indie scene like never before. On a personal note, me and her had our battles. We wrestled all over New England as well as the tri-state area, and I believe that she was probably one of the toughest opponents that I wrestled, whether it was in a tag team or on singles competition. I would love to mix it up with you again, April, at some point when you're healthy and 100%. And when I'm still in this business, of course. When it comes to Luna Vachon, I have many personal stories with her as I traveled up and down the road with her down in Florida as well as up here. I miss her terribly. I miss her heart of gold. If anybody knows her on a personal level, they definitely know that she has a heart of gold, and she's one of the sweetest women out there, besides of what you guys see in that ring. She's a psychotic in the ring, but man, she's such a sweetheart. And I'm definitely going to miss her 100%. And she's always with us, with all the girls, especially here tonight at the Hall of Fame. So it's going to be an emotional night for all of us here, especially me because I knew all three of them. And definitely for Luna. It's going to be, so if you see me tearing up, just look away, all right, guys? So until then, I'll see you guys next time.
Hi, guys. This is Marti. We're here today in Union City for the 4th anniversary show for WSU. Tonight, we're inducting Luna, Ivory, and April. What do these girls mean to me? Well, Luna, I know I've heard the story before a million times that Sean said Luna is one of the reasons that this company is where it is today. She came in and worked so hard with Alicia, worked so hard with the other girls, and really helped make WSU what it is today. Ivory has been setting the tone for so many years for girls like myself as well as all the other girls to, to be the best and to really work hard. And what can you say about April? April's amazing. April's been showing she can hang with the boys, she can beat the boys, and very often she's way better than the boys. So you know what? These girls have all my respect and love and appreciation, and can't thank them enough.
Hi, this is Allysin K. I'm here at WSU's 4th anniversary show. We're here today to honor in the Hall of Fame Ivory, Luna Vachon, and April Hunter. I grew up watching Ivory and Luna Vachon. They're huge inspirations to me, and I cannot wait to see them honored the way that they should be tonight.
It is Athena here at WSU Wrestling for our 4th year anniversary. And tonight we're doing our Hall of Fame with Luna Vachon, Ivory, and also April Hunter. 3 of some of the best women that have ever been in this wrestling business. 3 women that have paved the way for us and gave us so many opportunities that we have now.
I'm Leva Bates, and I'm here at WSU Wrestling. And I'm here to talk about the Hall of Fame induction. I'm really, really excited to get to talk about this because as a super fan of wrestling growing up, I've watched all 3 of these women, and I always wanted to be all 3 of them at one point or another. They inspired me to be an entertainer, which led to me being a wrestler. And I just want to thank each and every one of them for doing what they did and leading the way and paving out the path for all of us, up-and-coming wrestlers to follow in their footsteps and be just like them. So I want to thank you guys for everything you've done and all the hard work and all your sacrifices, because without that, I wouldn't be here right now. So from the bottom of my heart, I love you and thank you guys.
Hi, this is Jana, and I'm at the WSU 4th Anniversary and 2011 Hall of Fame. Now today we're going to honor 3 incredible women, Luna Vachon, Ivory, and April Hunter. Now I got an opportunity to be on several WSU shows with Luna, and I have to say it was an honor. Here's a woman who was tough inside and out and just as warm. And April Hunter, she is somebody, when I first started wrestling, was a name I saw over and over again, and I knew that she was somebody who had respect and impact on the wrestling business. And Ivory is one of the women who got me into wrestling. She was one of my inspirations, and without women like her and April and Luna, I probably would have never stepped foot in the ring.
Hey everyone, I'm Brittany Savage, and along standing next to me is Rick Cataldo, the #1 boy diva today, and we're here at WSU's 4th anniversary show. And tonight we are inducting April Hunter, Ivory, and Luna. And I don't know about you, Rick, but I mean, those are people that I've looked up to in the past, and they are the reason why I have inspiration today to do what I do. What about you?
Definitely. I mean, Luna and Ivory in WWE, like, you know, growing up, those are the girls that we personally looked up to. And April, I mean, she really paved the way to make it in the indies, to make indies what it is today. I mean, support the indies and support these ladies.
And support to every single girl out there who wants to go out and kick ass in that ring. Go for it.
Hi, this is Yolanda from Gimmicks, and
your boy Killer Cal, the basketball mofo since mofo.
From Gimmicks as well. And we just want to say that we're very excited to see April Hunter, Ivory, Luna.
Vachon.
That's right. Going to get inducted today at WSU Hall of Fame. We admire them so much.
And I'm like the biggest April Hunter fan ever. I mean, ever since in college, when I was grinding, becoming a chef and stuff. If I can remember it back, it was about like the fall and stuff. And I was watching WCW, God knows why. And I saw all these fake women, but I saw this redhead chick, and I was like, I like redheads.
Oh, you do?
And who knew that redhead would be the baddest mama in the independent scene? So I am like happy as hell to witness an honor like that and stuff. So it's like, it's a miracle. I love this. April Hunter, I love you!
This is 42nd Street Pete from Jackalope 105 FM, host of the Grindhouse, and it's an honor for me to be here today for the WSU 4th anniversary show, and especially the Hall of Fame inductions with the great April Hunter, Ivory, and the late, great Luna Vachon. Like I say, it's an honor and a privilege for me to be here, and I look forward to having the girls back on my show. This is 42nd Street Pete saying stay sick, and I'll see you at the matches.
When I was a little girl, I used to watch Ivory on the TV. Loved wrestling, loved any female wrestlers on TV, and she really kicked butt, and I was hoping eventually one day that I would get to wrestle her. So far, it hasn't happened. Next, let's talk about April. April Hunter finally got to wrestle her. Yeah, that's right. I won. But it was awesome. It was a great experience. Hopefully we'll have some more. And Luna, she was a great wrestler. Fantastic.
Ivory is just, she was very strong and competitive in the ring. She brung everything there with elegance, speed, strength, and just her character was great. Same as Luna. She was so powerful and so strong, and she stood out. April Hunter, she's been a great wrestler her whole career, from the independent scene till now. So it's just a great honor to be here. I'm happy to be here, and this is WSU 4th anniversary honoring Luna, Ivory, and also April Hunter.
Hi, this is April Hunter, and I am in New Jersey at WSU for the anniversary show. And this one is a special day because it's my day. I'm being inducted in the Hall of Fame with Ivory and Luna Vachon. And it's pretty freaking cool because I have put in a lot of miles into the Jersey Turnpike, and it's kind of neat to be recognized for it, not to mention the bumps I've taken. So I have a lot of people to thank, like off the top of my head. Obviously, Killer Kowalski, he was my trainer. He always said, shoot for the moon. You just might hit a star. So I think I hit a star. I probably could have hit the moon had I been willing to live a life that I don't think would have made me happy. Most people probably know I was offered a contract through both WWE and TNA, and I turned them both down. I really don't think that lifestyle would have made me happy because I really hate airports and I hate going without sleep. But I do love wrestling, so I still do it. But I hit a star, and I'm happy for it. I also really have to thank pretty much every guy or girl I've gotten into the ring with who has trusted me with their body and not hurt me in the process. The Outcast Killers, Rob Echoes, definitely Nikki Roxx, Mercedes Martinez, and Sumi Sakai. Those three girls, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere without them. They have been very kind to me, and I was not always the most graceful person in the ring at times. I've had 2 amazing tag team partners, Talia Madison, or Velvet Sky, and Roxy Leva, Nikki Roxx, and I was blessed and fortunate. And I'm extremely grateful to WSU as well, and all the promoters out there that let me kind of run with the ball. I don't know, I know some people know me from wrestling and some people know me from my site, aprilhunter.com. It's an over 18 site, and it has basically paid the bills, and it's fun. And it's allowed me to pursue this and follow my dream. But I got into wrestling sort of as a Diva Search contestant without the $250,000 contract. I was a Playboy model, and they saw my layout in Playboy, and WCW picked 6 of us to go on to WCW and valet for the NWO, so we were like the NWO girls. And then I just sort of transitioned from there to Killer Kowalski's, and while I was at Kowalski's, WCW and ECW folded, and then I went on the indies and started touring. I spent a lot of time on the England. I stayed over in England for a while. I was doing a lot of the English indies, British indies, and in Ireland. And then after that, I started working in Puerto Rico and Mexico and Japan. And I'm probably one of the only Western girls who has worked in Japan as much as I have. I'm also the only female to hold the male tag team titles twice. Well, the first one anyway. I'm sure there's more now. So that is very cool. I mean, that and $4 will get me a coffee at Starbucks, but you know, at the end of the day, it's cool that I was trusted to do that. So, you know, I've been extremely lucky, and I've met a lot of cool people, and I have a lot of people to be grateful to, because you do this for yourself, but you can't do it alone. I want to thank all the awesome promoters out there that let me run with the ball, like AFA and Jersey All Pro and WSU and 3PW, and you know, people who didn't treat me like I was just a set of melons. I really appreciate that, because when I first started, it was extremely hard to be taken seriously. A lot of people wanted to treat me like a model or have me do bikini stuff or didn't want to pay me, and it was really difficult, actually. It was really difficult to actually get in there and wrestle. And for the promoters that took me seriously, it means a lot to me. Kowalski had always said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And because of standing for something, I actually got the reputation of being difficult when all I was trying to do was be taken seriously and get paid for what I was doing. So, but at the end of the day, I did it my way. And I'm very glad for that. I also didn't get a chance to thank Jordan, JD Maverick. This business is extremely difficult on relationships. It's very complicated, especially for women. We can't, it's hard to date somebody outside of the business, because it's weird to regular people to have us be the only female in an all-male locker room. They don't understand how you're just jetting off on the weekends with a bunch of guys. It's hard to date somebody inside the business, because sometimes they take it as you're being put against each other to compete against each other at times, and there's always people trying to divide and conquer. So I have been really lucky. JD has been extremely supportive to me. He's let me spread my wings and fly. If I say I got an offer to go to Europe for a month, he's like, go, have fun. He runs Superstar Gear. He'll even, stay up all night long making me new outfits to go and do these things. So I should thank him for a lot of things, because I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do or enjoy the wrestling life I've been able to without him. I've had other wrestling relationships, and I know now that I'm fortunate. Just put it that way. So thank you to JD, thank you to the promoters, thank you to the girls, thank you to the fans. Without you, there would be no me. Thank you.
We're coming to you live from WSU's 4th anniversary show and the 2011 Class Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Tonight being inducted is April Hunter. One, in my opinion, one of the most brilliant marketeers of women's professional wrestling. Cindy Rogers, what do you think of April Hunter?
I've had a great career with April Hunter. I have to say, the first indie wrestler that I ever talked to when I was like looking for schools and stuff, I saw her in Delaware at ECWA, and this was at least a year and a half before I started training at the Monster Factory. April was really, really great, and she took the time to talk to me, and she's always been helpful to me even throughout my career, and that's one thing I've noticed with her, with all girls. She's very helpful with everybody.
I personally had the privilege of meeting April Hunter at WEW in Philadelphia at the old ECW arena. And when I had read about her many times on the internet, I'm like, I hear about this big red, big red. Well, I'm a big blonde, so let me see. And when I seen her, I went, oh, Lord, that is a big red there. But you know what? She's a great girl. She's a very smart girl. And I laugh because she always says she's a nerd with glasses and a computer geek. But she's absolutely brilliant when it comes to marketing. And I think that every young girl out there that wants to be involved with professional wrestling should seek someone like April Hunter out and pick her brain, because she really gets her name out there in a positive way. Also to being inducted in the 2011 class for WSU Hall of Fame is Ivory, one of my favorites. I remember her as Tina Ferrari for the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. And she has come a hell of a long way since then. She is absolutely a wonderful, incredible, pure, natural talent. And I think she's one of those people, as the years go on, not only is she a fantastic, entertaining wrestler, but absolutely breathtaking and gorgeous as well. But what I really like about her is she is sweet and kind as she is what a bitch she can be. What do you think, Cindy Rogers?
Ivory is definitely one that's been on my list that I would have loved to have gotten in the ring with, and I almost did once, but unfortunately,
she twists me like a pretzel.
Unfortunately, you know, in wrestling, sometimes politics get involved, and I didn't get to wrestle her. And I have to say, in my career, that is my one regret, that I never got to wrestle her.
You know, if you're really brazen, you could always challenge her at the Hall of Fame.
This is true. This is true.
Inquiring minds want to know if Cindy Rogers has the babas to challenge Ivory. Who else is being inducted tonight? I'll give you the honor to.
Yes. Luna is getting inducted by Amy right here. What can you say about Luna? I mean, she, besides the fact that she is very sorely, sorely missed, and I definitely had the honor of being called one of her girls, and she was the sweetest, most helpful wrestler. I mean, you want to talk about legends, but you know what? I'm just going to give this to Amy because...
Okay, I will do my best not to cry. Can you hold this? Yes. Luna Vachon was a light, unique, nasty, authentic woman. What you see is what you got. She was never fake. She never pretended to be anything but a real person. She was absolutely a phenomenal talent. Not only were the women in pro wrestling afraid of her, not only were the men in pro wrestling afraid of her, not only were the fans 1,000% behind her, but she even intimidated the promoters. Now that's a true badass. See, there are people like me that think we're badasses, and then there are people like Luna Vachon who are badasses. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. But Luna called me her little sister. And for someone of that caliber to even acknowledge someone like me is a great honor. And I could go on all night about it. Luna, I miss her. I miss our girly talks. Yes, Luna can be girly, and so can I. Look at my nails. Look at my bling, okay? We could be girly. And we used to share little talks on the phone. I miss our long chats. I miss her calling me up in the office going, hey, what are you doing? I'm having lunch. Oh, I guess I shouldn't tell you I got diarrhea, huh? Well, there goes my calories. Thanks for helping my waistline. What are you eating? I'm eating a salad and some salmon and water. Why don't you go get yourself a brownie? You'll feel better. You know what? After this conversation, I think I will. Don't go get a brownie, you Drano-drinking douchebag. You're trying to lose weight. What the hell's the matter with you? Well, you just told me to go get a brownie. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. All right, call me back later when you're not busy, you crazy. And then she hung up. 10 minutes later, she called me. I didn't answer my phone. I'd look, I go, oh, it's Luna. I'll call her back. She'd have me page. Hey, why didn't you answer the phone? Luna, I'm at work. Yeah, but you have caller ID. Are you trying to kayfabe me or something? No. Don't lie to me. Okay, yeah, I was. I promise I'll call you back. I gotta go. Bye. And then I would call her back, and she goes, I can't talk now. I'm busy. Damn. She was amazing. She was talent. She was full of fire. She had a heart of gold. She loved her fans. Anyone that would come up to her and just acknowledge her, you thought it was a kid getting their BB gun at Christmas time. Like a kid with a new toy at Christmas. Her face would light up, and she'd be like, oh, thank you. She used to do a lot of charity work with Make-A-Wish Foundation for the kids because she said she had a rough childhood growing up, and things were rough for her in life, and she always wanted to make it easier for someone else. So when she always took care of her girls, she always looked out for each and every one of us. And you know what? To have the honor to acknowledge someone like that is truly the greatest moment in my life. When Sean the Mick asked me to induct, I was like, hell yeah! You don't have to ask me a second time. But, I mean, I really worked on this speech. I hope the wrestling fans out there understand where I'm coming from. I did a little bit of factuals about her career, and I put some personal notes in there as well. I promise I will try not to cry, as I'm trying not to cry now, but I miss her. That's all I can say is I really, really miss Luna. I miss her terribly. And the sad part is she was supposed to physically be here tonight, and she wasn't going to know that she was inducted. It was going to be a surprise, and she's here tonight spiritually. So on that note, I'm going to go because Cindy and I are going to go in the locker room, and I'm going to go have a cry. Thank you all for participating in women's wrestling, supporting us. Any words?
You said it all.
Yes, I'm never lost for words. But God bless everyone. Thank you for supporting real women's wrestling. And thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. We love you guys. Bye.